Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you joined me today. Today's going to be all about bands. It's going to be about our legs, it's going to be about our triceps, it's going to be about our core. So you're going to have a mat, we are going to get to lie down. We need a short band, two different strengths. I'm going to do a heavy and a medium heavy. So if you've got those bands, again, really good piece of equipment. You can take it anywhere with you. It's really nice and light and you can get a really good workout from it. Lovely, good. Grab your bands. You'll need water as well, and we are going to work on a 45 on, 15 off. Okay, so if you've got all those things, get ready, get going, and we will start with that warm up. Okay, I'm going to do a wide out step. Lovely, good. Already my abs are pulled in. Yeah, get that drop for me. Other drop on the other side, and down. Legs are the first one that we're going to be using. Lovely, good, and down, up, 2, 1, I'm going to do a step touch, getting those shoulders ready, palms towards the floor, elbows go back, abs are pulled in the whole time. They're going to help me today. That zip and hollow is going to be on, that belly button pulled in. Okay, point your toe. Just open it out that ankle, feel that you get a little bit of that work in the calves. And then reach it up. Yeah, give me that reach. I'm going to bring that across the front with a little glute squeeze. Shoulders low. Twist through the waist. Feel your obliques working for you to get that up there. Lovely, good. I'm going to come over on one leg, pulling down. Feel it on your lats, underneath your shoulder blade. Other side. Lovely, good. Get me that squeeze. Standing on one leg the whole time. Step, leg, curl. Step, leg, curl. Bring those arms across. Feel the pecs get a little workout on this. Then the elbows go back. Shoulders back and down. Core pulled in. We've got it under control. Lovely, good. Then the knee comes up to the front and I get that little turn. Lovely. Feel your go turn through the waist. Go work. Knee up, just straight up, not a lazy across. Step touch for me, out and back with those arms. Lovely, good. I'm just touching with those arms at the front. Heart rate's coming up. Let's get that work. Lovely, good. I'm going to stay here. Little roll. Up on that front leg. Give me that over front leg, squeeze on that glute. Pushing up with that knee. Lovely, good. On the other side, just give me that roll, core pulled in, up on that front leg, and elbow drives back, knee drives forward, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lovely, good. Just a little heel dig to the front now. Feel that front of thigh working for you, pushing that heel in, 8, another 4. Okay, little quick step here. Now feel that your core is pulled in, your arms doing that little scissor. Okay, out and wide. Nice and loud on feet, other side. Back into the middle, straight underneath your hips. Lovely, good. Got another 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Just get that shake off. Good work, well done. On my first one, I'm going to pick the medium heavy band. So remember, when you're putting bands on, just to be safe, you can do it standing up, but I'd rather sit or hold on to something just while you get those two legs into it. And it's going to be around my ankles, so it's going to be a long lever, so harder work. My first one is going to be a squat, alternate leg lifts. Are we ready? We've got those bands on. We are ready to go. We're going to start that work. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop. Give me that push out to the side. Now you've got that leg working for you out to the side. But what I've also got here, my core pulled in, that zip and hollow on. And each time you get a leg lift, on the other side, there is work to do. Keep yourself steady and upright. Lovely, good. Into your squat each time. It's leg work. You're going to have 2 sets here. Lovely, good. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. From the side, it looks like this. I'm getting my squat each time. Remember your flat back, your abs are pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I've got 15 seconds before I go again. So I'm thinking about that zip and hollow, hip to hip. Belly button pulled in. It'll protect my back as I do that squat and that lift. Here we go. Down and up. Second set. Very good. Down and up. Giving strength to the outside of that leg. Those abductor muscles, taking your leg away from the middle there. Lovely, good, but I'm still staying with that work. Core pulled in. Lovely, good, coming upright each time. Don't lean over to get the other leg out. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Next one, I would suggest I put one underneath my foot and I'm going to be standing here. You can hold on to something like a chair if you've got it there, because I'm going to do front of thigh leg lift. Now my hip flexor has to work for me. Lovely, good. Core pulled in, so I'm not leaning back. I've got that tension on, hip to hip. I'm just looking at the spot in front of me, so I keep my balance the whole time. And then I get that leg to lift. Front of thigh, working for me. Lovely, good. Give me that lift. Lovely, good. To get full effect, I'm going to stay on that leg. I'm going to do another 45 seconds. So again, that glute on the other leg has a lot of work to do. This leg, front of thigh, my hip flexor working for me, and get me that lift. The other leg, just keeping me up there the whole time. Lovely, good. That work definitely builds up. So do pick a medium heavy to a heavy band, do it, and then get me that lift. Think that your hips are level the whole time. So really beginning now to feel it on that standing leg, on my glute, which is my stabilizer there, and then that front of thigh, getting that work. Lovely, good. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Over to the other side. So it's just underneath my instep there. And if you want to, you can just put it underneath the lip of your trainer. So you know it's going to stay there. Foot is flexed anyway. And get me that lift. Lovely. Good. Almost feels good to be off that other leg, huh? And get that lift. Give me that squeeze. I've got my fingertips on my hip bones. My fingers are spread out in front of my hips there. And then I'm trying to lift that knee up to at least hip height. Good, get that hip flexor to work for you. This is now building up on my glute on the other side. Lovely, good. Give me that lift. Glute strength, really important. Not many people use their glutes. Even, you know, good runners sometimes, very little glute strength. And especially not inner and outer thigh strength, which you will get with this workout, especially on that outer thigh. Lovely, good. Okay, here, I'm ready to go again. 3, 2, 1, here we go. This is where the work really starts to build up on that other glute. Have to keep it tight. Have to keep my hips facing towards the front and level. So I'm not lifting that leg by lifting the hip up on the same side. Keep your zip and hollow on. Work that front of thigh. Good work, well done. You good to feel it now? On that other side. Last few seconds. And well done. This time, the band. Onto your ankles. Then bring it up. Over your knees. I'm going to take a crab walk here. Down. Take that crab walk. On that third step out, touch the floor. Lovely, good. Don't come up all the way, but on that third step out, touch the floor, not by bending over, but by dropping even further down. So there, I've had to drop through the legs. Lovely, good. Out, 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 drop. Good. Keep low, keep seated. Think about your lower back. Here, 1, 2. On my third one, I drop even further. Lovely, good. 1, 2, drop. That's it. Okay, lovely, good. Just get that little roll around, little stretch out on those hip flexors. Okay, we're going to go again. Keeping low in that crab walk. 3, 2, 1. Out, out. Your back is flat here. Good. Straight rather than flat, straight. Drop it. Good, walk 1, 2. Third one is my drop. Lovely, good. And then I go again, 1, 2. Third one is my drop. Lovely, good. So that work is coming through, being in that position the whole time. Lovely, good. I'm going to do this one more time. Good work, well done. Come up, just give that little stretch off. My core is still pulled in here, and then I'm ready to go again. Last time on this one. 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm down, I walk, half one, that's where I do my drop. And remember, it is definitely through the legs. Do not end up dropping your chest still stays up, your face still stays up. I just drop into that wide squat and down and come up. 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2, 3, drop it. 1, 2, 3, drop it. Lovely, good, and get me that drop. And good work, well done. We are getting onto the floor this time, so little water break now if you want it. This is where I'm going to do a tri press as well as working my legs. So, on my legs, I come down onto the floor. I have got one of them on my instep, and I'm going to bring the other one up underneath my knee, and then I'm going to kneel on it. Good, so just make sure it's nice and flat before you lean on it. They do tend to roll a little bit, but if you can, flat, because I'm going to do a leg lift and my hips are going to stay there. So when I come to doing my incline, I've got my hands forward, hands like that. I'm going to do a tricep press up like that. Now you can do it in a box here as well. Elbows always coming back. So again, as long as your chest goes over those hands, your triceps will work for you. First of all, I'm going to use the legs. I'm in my box. Are we ready to go? One has got it around that instep, the other one is underneath my knee. You've still got some seconds left just to get ready. Now whilst I'm here, I'm thinking about my shoulders pulled back down and in, my belly button pulled in, so I know my back is going to stay flat. My glute has to do the work on that lift. Okay, give me that lift. Lovely, good. Getting that lift up each time. Really working that glute. that hamstring tight to keep my knee bent. Now, if you're used to the exercise, what you can do is take that other hand off. Lovely, good. And up. Still think about that sit and hollow, hip to hip. Last few seconds now. Lovely, good. I'm going to go into that. Knee comes in, either in my incline or in my box. Now the box here, hands still underneath the shoulders, but they're together at the front. My thumbs are together. So when my elbows go back towards me, I come up. Now don't let your bottom lead on the way back. Make sure it's those triceps. Lovely, good. All the way up. Really get your weight over. Now you can be doing it in an incline, which means I've come a little bit more forward and my chest goes through. But your elbows always go back. Lovely, good. Get me that squeeze. So again, your bottom can be up if you're doing either box. Drop that weight over. Lovely, good. I'm back into my box. I'm getting ready to do my leg lifts, same leg as I started with. You get 2 goes at getting this right. Band is underneath my other knee. I get ready to go, and I get that lift. Now again, if you want to, opposite hand to leg, and I put it palm up, only because palm up, I can feel that my back stays absolutely steady. I do not move my lower back to get that lift up. It's all through the glutes, but also my shoulders stay in line better if I've got my palm up, rather than trying to turn it. Keep it palm up. Work through that glute. You have got 13 seconds left. Give me that lift. Three, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Felt it more on one arm than the other. Okay, box press up. Remember, thumbs are together and your nose will go right over those hands. 3, 2, 1. Here they are, going over. My elbows are going back. I take my weight with me. Elbows go back and then they straighten off. Lovely, good. So I have to drop my whole weight forward. If I'm in a lunge, I've gone forward, I've tucked my bottom in, and I've got that one. So I'm changing at half time. I'm doing a bit of both. But you see, they'll both really work for you. Pecs on the way down, triceps on the way back up. Just push me up each time. Lovely, good. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. On this time, I'm just going to readjust those bands. I'm just going to give little pause there. That band goes flat underneath my knee. Lovely, good. And then I'm going to change that other one to being underneath my instep. Okay, when you're happy with that, you've still got some seconds left. It's right underneath that knee. I'm in my box, I've got my core pulled in, I've got that leg lift. Lovely, so we keep both hands on the floor, or that opposite hand comes off. Lovely, good. And up. Squeeze through that glute, through that hamstring, keeping that knee bent the whole time. Work does build up on the side where you're supporting yourself. Last few seconds on this second leg. Lovely, good. Thumbs together, fingers apart. I'm going to start on my box one. And again, you really have to bring all of your weight forward with you when you're doing that. Just the knees stay steady. 3, 2, 1. Elbows go back. you go forward. Lovely, really feel that you're confident enough really to drop your face down near that floor as the elbows go back. Good, so I'm not cheating. Here's the cheat where I don't move my bottom, don't move my weight and my legs there through my knees, take most of my weight. Here it's my arms as they go forward. You have got 15 seconds left now. Lovely, good, those triceps. Really start to feel that work. Lovely, good, how are we feeling on this? Those triceps should be really feeling that work by now. Lovely, good, I'm back into my box proper. My hands are underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips. My core's definitely pulled in on all of this. 3, 2, 1. I get that lift. Lovely, good. And up and squeeze. Concentrate. Last time you're doing it on this leg in this session. So make each one a good one. Really add to that fitness each time. I'm not leaning over on that other knee. Get used to being on the knee, nice and square. Up. Into single figures now. One more tricep drop to do. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. So, in my box, underneath, or I can come into my incline. Elbows go back, weight definitely goes forward. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Dropping down, push back up. Lovely, good. Making sure those elbows go back each time, that's where the work is. Pecs, as I say, on the way down, triceps on the way back up. Lovely, good. Coming away halfway through this section, this section rather. So I'm going to change into that incline. Give it a go. Elbows coming back, move forward. Again, drop your weight down. Single figures now. 3, 2, 1. Go work, well done. I'm coming down onto the floor and lying on my back. I'm going to take a little water break before I do that. Now this time I am going to use 2 bands at once, just because I need my bands for my legs but also need my bands for my arms. So I'm going to go heavier. This is quite a short little movement on my arms, and on my legs it's very like the one we did standing up, but I'm lying down, so again it's in between there on my instep. I come up, my core is engaged, and I've got one just underneath the lip of your trainer. Now the lip on the trainer one is going to come in as the other one goes out. So about core work, about glute work, about front of thigh. So really core pulled in. Then I'm going to swap it over to the other side, and then we're going to keep on doing that until we've finished our work. Okay, up, here we go. Leg goes out. Lovely, good. Push. Feel that work building up, because there's tension on the front of thigh anyway, and then I'm trying to bring it a little bit closer. Obviously it doesn't come up further than my hip will allow it to go. So they go straight in and straight out. Now again, up to you how far out, but you have to really keep your zip and hollow on this one. Lovely, good, pushing it out. Lovely, good. I'm just going to swap it over before I go onto my arms with that heavier band. One on one arm, one on the other. Same with the legs. So I've got it, brought it up into that tabletop position, and this time it's the other leg that goes out, the other one that comes in. Lovely, good. And push out. Keeping that foot flexed. Core really pulled in because my hips are really having to keep steady. When that leg goes out, I don't take my lower back with it. So, zip and hollow, hip to hip, belly button pulled in. Lovely, good. I can rest my legs onto the floor, bring this other band. Now put it through your arm like that there, with your elbow, shoulder on the floor and elbow bent. The other part of the band is going to be on my chest, and then I'm going to straighten that arm off. Lovely, good. So keep one hand on your chest. And I suggest putting it around the back of your hand there, just so then it doesn't get sore in between that thumb and forefinger. Good, so it's really having to work to get up. And I'm not doing it by lifting my shoulder off the floor. That bend goes from being over my chest to being up in the air. Really work that tricep. Lovely, good. Getting it out to straight with my shoulder still being on the floor, my shoulder blade. Lovely, good. Don't use the shoulder to do it there. I just swap it round. There is a little bit of twist on that. Back of my hand, the other hand being on my chest, and it's going to stay there. The other elbow bent over my chest until I'm going to get it straight. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up and straight. Lovely, good. Get me that lift each time. That hand flat on my chest, holding onto that band. And the work, as always, in that tricep is getting it to go really straight. Has to go straight each time. Up. Lovely, good. Up. Three, 2, 1. Lovely. Band goes down by the side. Legs come back up into that tabletop position. My core, even more tension on it. My rib cage down and in. My belly button pulled in. My hands can just be down by the side, wherever's comfortable to you. And one leg goes in. One leg comes out. They come to meet each other, and then they do it again. Good. So I'm feeling it on the glute on this way out there. Back of leg, get it nice and straight if you can. But it's really about the front of the thigh on the other side there. Lovely, good. This is your penultimate circuit. Just one more after this. And squeeze. And well done. I'm going to go on to the other side. That's zip and hollow on. I bring my tabletop up. And that's my start position. And then one goes out, one goes in. They go back together again to meet over my hips on my tabletop. And then push out again. Lovely, good. Really feel that core has a lot of work to do here. Stabilising us whilst those legs go out as far as they can. No drag on your lower back. Keep it all under control. Abs should be really tight there at the front. Lovely, good. Push out and in. Remember that front of thigh, stabilising and working for us the whole time. Lovely, good. Feet go down. I bring that heavier band in. Got a little twist on it, and then I put it onto my chest here. Then I've got that shoulder down, ready to go. Elbow bent, 3, 2, 1, all the way up with that tricep. All the way up. Lovely, good. Getting that elbow to lock straight each time. As on every tricep we do, it's all about that lock. Up, feeling that tricep get really straight, but my shoulder blade's still on the floor. What I don't want to happen is this, where I'm moving my shoulder away from the floor. Keep it engaged. 3, 2, 1, good work, well done. On the other side, my elbow bent, shoulder blade on the floor, flat hand on my chest here, keeping that bent down. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Lovely, good. Up. Get me that lift. Oops. Keeping it tight. Don't let it slide off. Up. Get that elbow straight, that flat hand against the chest. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. And then I'm coming up. This time the heavier band is going to be around my legs, so it's going to be a shorter, whereas that one was a long one, it's going to be a shorter little one, and again it's going to be using my core, my obliques and my abductors there. So this time the band, heavier band, comes around, and it goes over my knees there. So again, it's on my thighs. And then I'm going to be in like a side bridge here. So again, here is nice and strong. You can do me an oyster, really working those glutes, keep your hips to the front, or the oyster can be up and down like that. When I come to the floor, I'm coming down, that arm's straight out, here, and I have to have my hand just in front of my chest here, and I have to push up using my obliques on the top half and on my triceps there. Triceps, that's it, good, that's the word. Okay, lovely, good. Here we are, on our sides. I'm going to do that no bridge or bridge with the oyster going on at the same time. So get ready to go. Knees are out to the front, not directly in front of my hips, somewhere in between at an angle there. I'm going to come up to do it. I really get those glutes and that lower back to work for you. I can feel that work going straight into my glute and then up into my lower part of my back. Lovely, good, to get that strong lift out. All the time, the other side is working to keep me up there. Lovely, good. Give me that lift. Up. I'm keeping my toes together and my heels apart. And again, that will really work that middle part of that glute. A few more seconds to go now. Lovely, good. I'm coming down, straight arm. Knees can just stay where they are. Now you'll feel it on your upper oblique as you get yourself up. Has to work for me a little bit, but also my tricep, front arm. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pushing up. It does feel quite odd. You do have to use your obliques a bit as well to get you up. Lovely, good. And again, I'm trying to come up as far as I can by pushing through this arm, not my lower arm. Good. Keep your core pulled in. Push up. Lovely, good. Try not to use this arm. It's just out flat. If you think you are, just turn it up ways. So your palm is up. So you know it's going to be that top arm. Pushing through the floor there. Heel of palm. Last few seconds now. Feel it in that core. My zip and hollow is still long. Remember, my back is off the floor on all of this. Lovely, good. So I'm going to come up. I'm staying on this side for my second set. And I'm going to do that oyster. How are we doing? Good. Lovely, up. Now if you find that push-up really hard, what I suggest is that you go back, lie on your back and do the one we've just done, or if you have got a weight there, lie on your back and do that lift, but with a weight. But if you can, give it a go, because again I am using a lot of my own body weight to get up, and my obliques up at the top are also going to help me. Lovely, good. 3, 2, 1. Last time on that side, this session, and then we're coming down. I'm going to get that tricep. So hand in front. So again, push through that palm. Push through the palm to get up. Try not to let it be like the head that comes up first. Try and keep it as relaxed as possible. If you need to, just put your hand behind your head there. But I'm still trying to use that front arm. Head gets a little bit of support here if you find that that neck is really beginning to ache. Up. 20 seconds left. The last time you'll be doing it on this side in this session. We've just still got 4 minutes to do on the other side and then we are done. Glutes, abductor muscles, getting a really good workout. And of course the triceps as well. Okay, lovely. On my other side, so I've got that 15 seconds to get over onto that other side. I'm in that there, so I can be on the floor here, really concentrating on that top part getting me up and down, or I can be here where it is going to feel like quite a lot of work because this underside has already worked for you to get that leg lift. And remember, your toes are together and your heels are apart. Your core is pulled in the whole time. Your shoulder does not move about. I've got it all stabilised so I can really work through the leg there. Getting that leg up. Lovely, good. Only 3 minutes left after this one. You've done great. It's tough with those bands. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Coming down. And again, hand out flat. This one angled in front of my chest there with a bent elbow. Now remember, you can, if you want to, just put your hand behind your head to get that push up, pushing up. And when I'm up at the top here, I can feel it on my obliques. Get that push up, yeah, good, so that work gets to go again. Not only supporting me, but here getting me up as well. Good push. Through that tricep. Get me that lift. Are we ready for our last 2 minutes of work? Good work, well done. Coming up. Toes together, heels apart, my knees are forwards, my hips are forward, shoulder and elbow in line. Now I can stay here and do that lift, or I can be here and do that lift. So again, I can feel that work building up underneath. If you have your fingers free there, put it underneath there. You can feel that that oblique there is really tight. It's keeping you up there the whole time, so it is working. Even though it's not contracting, it is keeping you there. Lovely, good. Then that glute. Remember, I'm trying to get those up as high as it will go. Lovely, we have got 15 seconds left on that last bit of that leg. So make each one a good one now. Add to that fitness, add to that strength. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. We're down. Again, hand can be behind the head. If you feel this on this second one that your neck is a little bit sore, or you feel that you're not getting quite the right position, this one is here, and I'm getting that push up. But again, I'm getting it all through that arm. Even though this arm is just supporting my head, there, I do not push through that arm. It's all about that top arm. Last minute of exercise now. Get me that push up. Lovely, up. Feeling it on that tricep. Ten seconds to go now. Really go up as high as you can. Using your oblique, using your tricep. 4, 3, 2, 1, and well done. You are finished. You are coming off that timer. Lovely, good. And I'm coming back down onto the floor. I'm taking that band off and I'm going to use it straight away for my stretches out. So, just onto your back, let your head relax. And remember that pull in is all to do here with my biceps as well, pulling in. Don't have your elbows up around here. Just slowly feel that you get that hamstring stretch. Lovely, good. And then I'm going to put the same hand to leg out at the side. I drop down and then I bring it out. So again, it's got quite a long stretch inside thigh. Inside thigh, back of thigh at the same time. I have taken my shoulder with it, that opposite shoulder. Lovely, good. Bend it, bring it up. Into the top there. Change over that leg in the bands. And I'm going to do that hamstring stretch first. Lovely, just again, keeping your hips on the floor, let your biceps do the work. Pulling that leg in. Lovely, good. Opposite hand to leg. I'm going out at the side until it's gone as low as it's going to go, and then I bring it up towards my hand on the floor. Same arm to leg. Lovely, good. Bending that knee, bringing it in. I'm just going to straighten off on that leg, put that leg down and come up, and I'm going to do a sitting glute stretch. Now you can lie on your back to do this if you prefer, but otherwise here. And then I bring my bottom close. I do not collapse through because then I've lost the stretch. Push your chest into that crossed over leg. So you can see here my back is quite straight. It hasn't rolled over at the lower part. And again, I can bring my bottom even closer because what's happening here is that crossed over leg is coming up near my chest. Gives a good effective workout of the stretch out, should I say, not workout, stretch out on that glute. Lovely, good. And it comes back, changing it over. So I've come back with my hips, get that crossover first, and then bringing my body closer to that crossed over leg. Chest is up and out, my back is straight. Lovely, good. I'm coming back. Now I'm going to just do a front of thigh stretch. So I'm here. First of all, get that little roll over and up. Good, just keep that stretch out for me. Stop that music, there we go. Lovely, good. Now as that hand comes down, I'm going to do a zip and a tip, and I come up and I'm going to stretch out over that front of that thigh and over that hip flexor. Done 2 lots of quite strong work for me today, bringing those knees in and up as I was standing and also as I was lying. Okay, lovely, good. And then down. And then onto the other side, bringing it up and over. Lovely, good. Get that stretch up and out, and then up and over on the other side. Zip and tip and start to get that hip flexor stretch. Then it runs down the front of the thigh, and then I get a really nice big stretch out of my obliques there. Those abs did work for me, mostly in a stabilization phase, not in a contraction phase. Lovely, good. But that's what we want for everyday life. We need to be stabilised. Okay, coming down, over onto your front, just onto your little bunny hop there. Heels go down, I start to unroll, just coming up. Remember your zip and hollow on the whole way up, all the way up. Give me that little roll around. Give me those arms going out. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Little tricep stretch up. Those legs, arms are a little bit warmer. I'm just reaching down my back. Lovely, good. Then on the other side. Just getting that stretch out on those triceps. Lovely, good. Give that little shake off, little legs to shake off as well. I'm really glad you enjoyed that. I hope you did. I enjoyed teaching it to you. And again, you can just see that those bands, you can take them anywhere, you can do the work, and take them on holiday with you, won't add to your luggage allowance, and you can get a really good workout from it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.